Diggs shot his hand up in the air as if there was some breaking news. Diggs, what is going on?
The Eagles are parting ways with Coach Doug Pederson.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
This comes from Jason Lockenfora.
Okay, so Jason Lockenfora, shout out to you for breaking that news about the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll talk to Ian Rappaport about that in about 22 minutes or so. Can't wait to hear the details behind this because it had come out originally that Doug Pederson's job was safe. There was a joint press conference. There was all this. Then there was some mumblings that there was potentially trouble in the waters for Doug Pederson with the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, everybody saw the way this year played out. They drafted Jalen Hurts in the second round. Carson Wentz came out a broken man mentally, it seemed like. Their team stunk. They end up losing on Sunday Night Football when Doug Pederson decides to put Nate Sudfeld in for what he called meaningful reps, in which he had already had those before, and Jalen Hurts was potentially about to lead the boys back into winning that game when they were only down 3, which then led to a conversation about the culture in the Philadelphia Eagles locker room. Allegedly, a couple players were upset. It was originally reported that they had to be held back. That has since cooled off on its factuality of the entire thing. But obviously there was trouble in Philadelphia just years after winning the Super Bowl. Doug Pederson sent out to the shipyard in Philadelphia. Get the hell out. What are they going to do now? Who's their quarterback? Will they move Carson Wentz? That's a massive contract. Is Jalen Hurts the future? He's going to have to learn another offense yet again. Will they go all in on Jalen Hurts like Baltimore did for Lamar a couple years ago? Or will there still be controversy in the quarterback room? Joining us now, a man who won a college football championship and a Super Bowl, AJ Hawk.
Yeah!
AJ, your thoughts on that entire sitch?
Yeah, I mean, you laid it out beautifully, I think. But I guess when you started hearing, yesterday or the day before that he was going to have to meet with Jeff Lurie, the owner, like, okay, things like Rappaport, Schefter, all these guys, they don't just make stuff up. So they have to, hear things from sources that they trust to know, hey, there may be something to this. He may be gone, and, hey, we just saw it happen.
At Rap Sheet has tweeted out 2 minutes ago, after speaking with 2 people close to former Eagles coach Doug Pederson, it sounds like this is what it boiled down to. Pederson was sick of people telling him what to do. Listen!
Wow.
Listen! Okay? What was it? First Super Bowl in 50 fucking years? Okay? People eating their goddamn Philly cheesesteaks down at Pat Gino's or any of the other ones that out-of-towners don't know about because, to be honest, why would you spend your entire trip to Philadelphia searching around small towns looking for a tiny little sub shop? I understand it's probably better than the bullshit one that's very convenient to everything that you're potentially traveling to, so stop bashing people. I understand that people are eating Philly cheesesteaks and eating horse shit off the parade route that I created. Yep. So how come we lay off my goddamn visor, my beautiful flow, and I'll put in whoever the fuck I want to put in there? And Lurie's like, well, that's just not how it's going to work. I own the team. Fire me then. You're fired. Fuck you. I'm out of here. What if it did go down to that type of thing? I would love Doug Pederson times 30 if that was the case, if he went down guns a-blazing.
Well, don't you think he's going to be a candidate for some of these head coaching openings right now?
I would assume. The whole Jalen Carson thing is going to be, criticized and talked about for a long time because is it the coach's job to manage expectations for everybody and what's going to happen behind closed doors so that whenever they unfold outside of the house, it doesn't just shock everybody, like the Nate Sudfeld situation, like Carson coming out and saying that he felt betrayed or whatever. There was something like the sources were leaking that it was a shattered and fractured relationship. Then you got players liking tweets for Carson to play, and it's just, is that going to weigh into play for why you wouldn't hire Doug Pederson? Or would you look strictly at what he has done good as a head coach and think, you know what, I'll take his good. We'll try to get around the drama that doesn't happen if you're hiring him. That's a very intriguing. Would you hire Doug Pederson to be your head coach right now?
I mean, I would definitely interview him. I'd want to see I would first want to really know what happened in Philly. Like, wherever he does interview you, hopefully they tell him.
He has a good relationship with Joe Douglas, so the Jets is an option for old Dougie Pederson.
Yeah, you always say how these insiders don't just tweet out things for fun. That's what Shefty tweeted, is the relationship about Joe Douglas.
Okay, so he's going to the Jets. Congrats to the Jets getting Doug Pederson.
Wow, he'll fix Darnold for sure.
But now we got Darnold and probably a new quarterback. How's this going to go? Jalen Carson 2.0. NFL 2021 season in New York. By the way, they're off Broadway, okay? Philadelphia. Now the show is moving to Broadway. We got quarterback who has been here and done well against quarterback that just got drafted high and seems to have much different traits than the starter that is working and the starter isn't working. Let's play ball. Doug Pederson, good luck out there.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Who says no?
Who says no?
Hey, that Philly job is not one of the most enticing jobs available, though. Think of what you're going to walk into some. You got to make some big decisions, man.
Can we put our swords down? Everybody, okay? Fletcher Cox, I saw you liking tweets. Okay, Lane Johnson's out in the fucking woods, doesn't know what's going on. Jason Kelsey had to clarify some statements on social media, but his social media actually says this isn't his social media because he hates social media. Love that. Legendary move. Then Carson, Jalen. Oh. Ertz. There's a lot of jobs that aren't really ones that you would love. What if Orlovsky's the fucking head coach?
Vanity brains, they bring him in.
Is Dane Orlovsky going to the fucking Philadelphia Eagles, dude?
Makes too much sense.
The Eagles have the second least cap space behind the Saints. They are
they're good.
51 million in the hole.
Nah, but they're going to trade Carson.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying they're just going to trade Carson.
Yeah.
So
Who's taking Carson?
we know who's taking Carson.
Colts are not taking Carson. Get over it.
What about the football team?
Oh.
They have their quarterback, dude. We watched him Saturday night. Are you kidding me?